Alright guys, we are here on a Saturday afternoon. The time is 3 o'clock. Today we're doing a little bit of a different type of video. We're going to be walking the Brooklyn Bridge today. And hopefully a different video, we're going to be walking around Lower Manhattan. Right now we're in downtown Brooklyn. This is Flatbush Avenue right here. We're probably about a half a mile away from the Brooklyn Bridge. We're just going to cross the Brooklyn Bridge over into Manhattan. The sun's out today, so that's really nice. It's like almost 50 degrees out.
I didn't even know that this was Flatbush Avenue.
Yeah. This is usually, for anybody who's seen any of my biking vlogs, this is usually the way I come home. After I cross the Brooklyn Bridge, I'll just take Flatbush Avenue up. So yeah, right now we're at the intersection of Myrtle Avenue and Flatbush.
I like downtown Brooklyn a lot.
Yeah, it's changed a lot over the last probably 10-15 years with gentrification and stuff, you know. But what's crazy is you have all these nice high-rises right here, but then you literally go 2 blocks down to the right and you have some of like the most notorious housing projects in Brooklyn. So it's just crazy how everybody just kind of intermingles. You got obviously business people, people with money, but then you have the projects right there and everybody just kind of lives together. So at the next intersection is where we catch the beginning of the Brooklyn Bridge. It is probably going to be busy on the bridge today, but gives you viewers some people watching. How do you pan up and like stuff, you know?
Yeah, you press this.
And it goes up?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. All right. This is one of our first walking vlogs, so we're still learning the little intricacies. But by springtime or summertime, we're gonna be cruising.
Yes.
Make sure you guys sub up. We got a lot of good stuff coming. Make sure you like the video too. It'll help us since we're a new channel. We need all the help we can get. Help get us in the algorithm. We're right by the federal courthouse right here on the left. Well, I think all these buildings are part of the courthouse, but I think this one's the actual courthouse building. There's been a lot of famous cases tried out of here. You can start seeing a little bit of the Brooklyn Bridge straight ahead. You're about to get a lot better view. But yeah, now this is probably like the beginning of Dumbo, I guess, technically.
I don't think so.
I mean, the Manhattan Bridge is like right over there. What else would you call this? It's downtown. Yeah, but we're moving towards Dumbo. And then you have like the, what's that neighborhood I really wanted to go see? Forgot what it's called. Brooklyn Heights, right to the left. Yeah, let us know if you guys want to see anything in the future. We're gonna be doing other boroughs coming up now that it's starting to get nice out. Let us know what neighborhoods you want to see or what things you want to see. We're open to suggestions, unless they're dumb. Just kidding, I like dumb suggestions too. All right, we just got to cross this street, guys, and then we'll be hopping on the Brooklyn Bridge. All these are courthouse buildings. I don't know which one's which. I just know they're all federal buildings. Oh, you can actually see some of the housing projects I was talking about. Those brown buildings straight ahead. So you have all these multi-million-dollar buildings, but then you have project right there. That's crazy. That's what I like about New York, though, is you don't get too much in one. I think those are for like older families, but yeah, it's the same type of thing.
Only problem was area with the noise. Yeah.
All right. I would love to live over here.
I know.
Whoa, look at that guy. Those things are so crazy to me. Especially with the potholes. I don't know how they... Like, it's hard on 2 tires. I can imagine 1 tire hitting a pothole.
Are we walking the Manhattan Bridge or
The Brooklyn Bridge.
Alright.
Yeah. Or should we walk the Manhattan Bridge?
It doesn't matter.
Let's walk the Manhattan Bridge since we're already here. Are you down? That it won't be as crazy. Oh, that, and I just saw a video. Someone cut out like a little part of the fence right above the FDR Expressway. So then you can get like super good videos.
Nice.
Yeah, let's do this since we're already here.
I've never walked across the Manhattan Bridge.
Yeah, like I like the Brooklyn Bridge better, but we could always do that one next. That, and then we could walk from the Manhattan Bridge down to Wall Street.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do this.
Then we are next to Dumbo.
Yeah, I got mixed up. You're right. I thought we were walking towards the Brooklyn Bridge, but this is Manhattan. We'll be able to see the Brooklyn Bridge though once we get on the Manhattan Bridge. We had to walk the Williamsburg Bridge too. I like that one a lot.
Just the way that bridge is.
Yeah, dude. You can tell that one's a lot more newer. Like the engineering is a lot more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Right now it's 3:03. I don't know how you catch it though for walking. I know how to get on for bikes.
Is it the same thing?
It's like on the opposite side, so the bridge, we gotta be going towards the right way.
Is there a separate path from the bike?
Yeah, there is. I just don't know how you catch it. I don't remember. Will you hold it really fast so I can Google it?
I think it's just this
I think
way.
so too, but I don't want to like walk if it's not. But it has to be because the bike is on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look like this way. So nice out.
How do you have a Tesla in like these apartment buildings? Like where would you park it?
They usually have to go to like a gas station. That's what's hard.
So they just have to sit there while their car charges?
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't get one yet. Like, it's not advanced enough yet.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure it's like the big skyscrapers probably have
Yeah.
charging stations. But like the ones here,
Yeah. Dang it. I don't know how we get over. Oh, I think probably through here. Let's cut across this.
New York City College of Technology. That's
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a little loud, but that's cool.
Yeah. We're just waiting for the light and then we'll start crossing, guys. There's the Manhattan Bridge right there, though.
Which way do you take your bike home? Does it come out?
It's on the other side, yeah. We'll be able to see it once we get on the bridge. Alright guys, we are about to hop on the Manhattan Bridge. It is going to be loud when the subways go by, but it is a nice walk. You get to see really good views of Manhattan. We'll have to do the Brooklyn Bridge on the next video for you guys.
We should do the Brooklyn Bridge at night.
Yeah. Alright, so we're about to start crossing the bridge. It is about 3:07 in the afternoon. The temperature is about 50 degrees outside. Look at all that traffic up there. That's why I don't drive in New York. That's not even bad. It's crazy how they build these bridges if you think about it. There's usually two trains going one in each direction. Cars just stopped on top and like it's like going over a river. Like that's some crazy engineering.
Yeah.
Because those trains are heavy as shit. That was our local train going into Manhattan. Just left the DeKalb station where we started the video at.
I'm excited to walk this bridge.
Yeah, it's a nice walk. So here you get a good view of a little bit of lower Manhattan over there. Once we get up towards the middle, we get some really good views. And that's if you were driving, that's how you get over to the Brooklyn Bridge to cross over to Manhattan. The two bridges are really close to each other. There's the train tracks. So usually if anybody's seen my bike rides when I'm coming home, I'm on the opposite side. Those are for bikes over there. So it is nice how it's kind of split up between walking and biking. Uh-oh, I think it just turned off.
Are you sure?
It like buzzed on me. Oh no, never mind, it's good. I wonder why I did that. Alright, once we get up to that, towards that sunlight up there, we'll start getting some good views. Right now we're still on the Brooklyn side. We're right in the heart of Dumbo, literally. Dumbo's also a nice neighborhood. It's just a little too hipstery for me. I'll be honest. If you're getting anything to eat in Dumbo, you better be ready to eat soy, everything, veggie, everything. That was a Q line going from Manhattan over to Brooklyn to DeKalb.
I was on that train when I realized that Gotham City from Batman is New York. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then one day, like, it just clicked. I was like, there's a lot of bridges in Gotham City.
Yeah. Look at these views though. So nice having the sun out. Look at all this new construction too on these new buildings. That's crazy. Another train. Takes her over an hour to get to work every day. But she also works like on the Upper East Side. We got to film around there too.
I know.
We got a lot to do this year. All right, we're almost towards the top of the middle of it, and then that's when you start seeing some really good views of Manhattan. We also got another train coming, so incoming. Yeah. That's Dumbo down there. Yeah, kinda. We'll get a better shot of it up here. Look at that rooftop up there. That'd be so nice.
I know.
Looks like there's a pool up there.
Yeah, there
Yeah, that'd be nice.
is. Look how it's
Yeah, I like it.
I do too.
Like, it adds character to the city. I like most of it. Some of it looks ugly.
Yeah.
It's crazy how often the trains run. Ooh, that's scary. You can feel it shake the ground a little bit as it's passing by.
Oh my gosh, the train got stopped on this bridge the other day.
Yeah.
Probably like 30 minutes. And
Yeah.
the whole time I was just feeling it shake.
Yeah. That's a lot of weight, dude.
Yeah.
And think how old this bridge is. All right, we're about to start getting some really good shots here. We got the river right below us.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah. Something different. Then
Yeah.
you get a super good shot of the World Trade Center straight ahead over there. That's all lower Manhattan. You get a good shot of the Brooklyn Bridge right over there. That's where we were gonna walk originally. But yeah. Then you got the subway over here. Look at those rooftops right there. Then you got the carousel right there. And you got the Brooklyn Bridge right up there. It's so nice to see people out walking around, you know? There's Dumbo right there. But yeah, let's continue.
There goes the bus.
Oh yeah, there's a helicopter up there. We did that when we first came. I wish we were vlogging back then.
I know.
That would have been a dope vlog.
Yeah, that was cool.
So nice out.
I know.
You got
so
the
glad I didn't grab a heavier coat.
Yeah, you got the ferry down there. Oh, this is that hole that they're talking about. Or one of them, look.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you got the Lower East Side straight ahead. Then you got World Trade Center where we're going to be walking towards. And that's the beginning of the Brooklyn Bridge, going from Manhattan towards Brooklyn. You got the ferry down below underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, crossing right now both ways. And once you get over into the Brooklyn side, you got the carousel and then the beginning of Dumbo. And we're on the Manhattan Bridge right now. Towards the middle of the Manhattan Bridge.
Ooh, look at the top. The top looks so cool.
I know. This is like the moments I live for, like coming home from work.
Yeah.
Like, having a bad day and then just crossing and just seeing the whole city and everything. It's just, I don't know, it does something to you.
I just love how each bridge is made so differently.
Yeah. Then you can tell like when each bridge was made because the Brooklyn's like one of the oldest and look at it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then this is like in between, and then the Williamsburg Bridge is like one of the newer ones. You can tell the difference in architecture.
Yeah. Oh,
I like how people are trying to do that.
I know. Straight ahead is the Brooklyn Bridge, but if you look through the Brooklyn Bridge straight ahead, you should be able to see the Statue of Liberty.
Look at this shot right here. This is like perfect. I took a picture. You can see the World Trade Center, the Brooklyn Bridge. This is dope.
Yeah, this is cool.
I didn't realize these little holes were here last time.
Yeah, well, it's not on the bike side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this view, and it's
Dude,
perfect
I
outside.
know. You see the Statue of Liberty over there? This is awesome.
Yeah, this is nice. Look at how busy the Brooklyn Bridge is.
I know.
You can see all the people.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we watched this one instead of the bridge.
Yeah. Because then we get to walk like that perfect stretch of the FDR right there that I've been wanting to walk.
Oh,
And then that'll take us right to Wall Street.
nice.
Like we'll be able to make at least 3 or 4 good videos out of all this.
Yeah.
Like these steel beams are old as shit. Like it's crazy. Like you can see all the rust on them. Like that's how they start collapsing. Like look at all that rust, calcified. Like it's crazy when you really think about like the little details of like New York City, how it all works. Like just the infrastructure alone is crazy. And it's crazy how old it is. It's like this is one of the first, well, this is the first city that was made, you know?
Yeah.
Like the subway tracks and stuff are over 100 years old and they're still being used. That's crazy. It's crazy like how well they made it, you know? It's 3:30 in the afternoon now, guys. Man, look at that sun. I am so ready for spring. That's the Lower East Side right there, all those brown buildings. Super historic neighborhood. And these are like the last housing projects down in Lower Manhattan until you get towards like Harlem and stuff. Every year they petition to try and get them torn down so they can build new development. But up until now, the people who live in the buildings, they've been able to keep voting it down. But everybody keeps saying it's just a matter of time, because if you think about it, they tear down all these buildings. Look at how much new land that opens up for more apartments. And I feel like it's just a matter of time, unfortunately, you know? It's just crazy that they've been up this long. So that's a lot of land, and that's a lot of prime real estate.
Yeah.
Right on the water, right next to the expressway.
Such a nice one.
Yeah. Right down there you got the FDR Expressway. We're crossing into Manhattan now. If you guys are enjoying this video, throw a like on there, man. Once we get off the bridge, we're gonna be walking right underneath the FDR Expressway. Is gonna be our next shot. We're gonna be taking that all the way down towards Wall Street down there, like towards the World Trade Center. And if we got time, we're gonna stop at that little pier right there. There's a lot of cool shops and stuff. At night it looks really cool. They have a lot of like LED lights and stuff. But yeah, now we're crossing into Manhattan. Look at that shot right there. That's the FDR Expressway. At night it looks really cool when all the car lights are on, and like during traffic hour it looks crazy. But yeah, and then that's going over towards the Brooklyn side over there where we just came from. But yeah, let's continue on. Man, be a perfect day for recording.
I know.
This is just the beginning. It's only gonna get nicer from here on out.
Yeah.
Can you get that building? That one's one of the newer developments, like the
Here.
Jenga building. Look.
Yeah, you can
That's-
put it through the fence.
That's what they call it, right over, oh, the other way.
That's
Right over
the
there.
Jacob building. I don't even
Yeah.
think I've seen that building.
Yeah, it has like a official name, but everybody says it looks like a Jenga.
It
So,
does.
like, and once you get closer to it, you can see like there's cantilevers, that's what it's called, where like the building gets built over with no like suspension beneath. But yeah, that one's one of the newer developments.
Right here.
And then for anybody who watches my biking videos, this is like all my stomping grounds right here. This is like, I know these streets like the back of my hand. I know from like lower Manhattan up to like 34th Street, I know like back of my hand. Then after that, like I kind of go up towards Times Square, but I try and avoid it if I can. That makes my anxiety go too crazy. Like I can only deal to Times Square maybe like once a month.
Yeah.
Because yeah, and on a bike it just gets crazy. Like I'll go up there if I have to, but I don't know, I just like the vibe of lower Manhattan better. Then like the people aren't as like, I don't know what the right word is, but like it's stuck up. Like once you get into like midtown, uptown, like that's where you get like the rich, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, like here it's just more like laid back. I like it. Yeah, look at all this graffiti too. I like the graffiti. I know a lot of people don't, but I feel like it kind of gives like the old school vibe of New York.
Yeah.
I like it when it's just art, but when it's like gang related, then that's when it's a problem. So once we get down here, we're probably gonna end the video and then start a new one. But yeah, right now we're in the heart of Lower East Side / Chinatown.
Is that a project building straight ahead?
That's like what's it called, like Section 8, where it's not like public housing, but it's like discounted. Like,
dude, that Section 8 is almost the same height as the World Trade
yeah,
Center.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the reason they're able to do that is because not all of them are low income. So there's some people and they're paying normal rent, and there's some people paying subsidized. That's what it is. And that's what they might do instead of like high rises over here. But
It's just crazy how tall that one is.
yeah,
Like, look at the World Trade Center compared to it.
I mean the World Trade Center is still way bigger, but like from here it kind of looks similar.
Yeah.
But I mean the World Trade Center is like the biggest building, so
Yeah.
that'd be dope. Look at how they're just chilling on top of the rooftop. That's what I'd like. They don't really have much of a view, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I like about New York, is little stuff like that. And I just love the hustle and bustle of the city. Like, every once in a while it'll get to me and it'll be too much, but I think that's anybody. But then after you're like away from it for a couple days, you're like ready for it again. I don't know. I also feel like that might be because we're younger. I feel like once you get older, you kind of want to get away from the craziness. Look at these views though. I don't know how well that picks it up, but that building straight ahead, the tower with like the green top.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, that's like one of the older buildings called the Wentworth building. They were gonna destroy it probably about 5-6 years ago, and a developer bought it and turned it into what's the right word for it? I don't know. They turned it into like huge apartments. Like, it used to be like an old store back in the day. Then it was by itself for a long time. And they gutted the inside and turned them into like super nice apartments. Look at all this cool graffiti on top of the buildings and stuff. Guys, we're almost to the bottom of the bridge. East Broadway right there. I pick up a lot of my deliveries from right there.
Have you ever tried one of those places from Chinatown?
I always want to, but I never really have time because like when I'm picking up food, I can't order anything, and then by the time I remember, like I don't remember which places, but there's so many little spots that I pick up food from down here that look so good. I don't have the best memory, so I can never remember like where they're at. But they gotta be good, because every time I go into these little places, they're always packed. You know where we should go try? There's this place called like Namwa or some stuff. It's in that little alley that you like with the yellow balloons.
Yeah.
We should go there one day. That is a place that I know has gotta be good, just because it's always crazy busy.
You get a lot of deliveries.
Yeah, and it always smells good. But it's more like a sit-down style, so I figured I'd go, like, we go to one day when we're down here. It's just like, it's hard to try new places because it's always so expensive, and then like most of the times when I try new places, I don't end up liking it, or like it's not filling, you know?
Yeah, you don't know what to do.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure there's so many good places, but it's like you gotta kind of know the culture, or like have someone kind of show you the right spots, you know? 'Cause there's so many places to pick from. All right, guys, we are officially in Manhattan.